Hello everyone, Ceri the Crafter here, that's C-E-R-I the Crafter, and I'm here with another swap video. So, this arrived in the mail late yesterday afternoon. I know what it is. Obviously don't know what it looks like, but I know what it is. This is February 2023, and this was actually a 3-tag swap based on pretty much a Valentine's theme. The requirement was that you created 3 tags. Each of them had to have a heart on it, although I must admit the ones I sent to Michelle didn't have hearts on because I'm not really a heartsy sort of person, but I did put a heart on the card that I put in with this, so that makes up with it. So basically that was it. So I was lucky enough to be selected to share with someone called Michelle, who's a mixed media artist based in London. Wow, my own country for a change. That's a new one on me. So I'm excited. So it's just a case of opening this up and having a look. I like the way you put fragile on everything, as if the Royal Mail will take any notice of that. So let's see whether I can actually get this open. Now, the swaps you see me do are organised by a Facebook group which is run by PM Artist Studio, and the Facebook group is called Makers of Mixed Media Art and Artists. I'm trying to be careful as I normally am because I don't want anything damaged. They do swaps every month. Sometimes it's postcards, sometimes it's tags, sometimes it's journal cards. I try to be involved with them because it's nice. I love creating something with someone else in mind and then receiving something back, and it's something I probably would never have done. So, a quick look in here. I want to make sure there's nothing in here that's got a name or address on. So let me just slide this out. So as you can see, I've covered my address up. Not that I'm an ultra secret. I think oh, that's cute. Right, so the envelope can go. Save the stamp. Right. Being a little cautious, right, that was just for support, that's fabulous. A little packet of something heavy, a little MDF piece. The mail wasn't that careful, obviously, but that's fine. Touch of glue, I can stick that back together, that's not going to worry me. And I believe there's another one there. These are nice pieces. I like MDF. You can do a lot with MDF. I mean, most people will just use it for decoration or embellishment, but you know what, you can stamp with this. If I put this into paint and press it on something, it transfers it across. Or if I've got stuff on a gel plate, I can press that on, lift this off, and it will gently lift off the paint. So very useful, love them. And as Michelle is a mixed media artist, I like to see what Michelle would have done with those, to be honest. Right, okay, those are the tags. These are the little bits and pieces. Well, first of all, show them the tags or the bits and pieces. Let's open the tags. I'm more want to see what I like this bag. Have you stamped on that or painted, or is it just a general pattern? That's cute. I've never seen. I know it's a glassine bag. I've never seen one with this sort of pastel stuff on. It looks like it's been painted. Maybe it's been stamped. Maybe that's what that is. So, right. Signed and dated. Loving that. This is number 1 of 3, 2 of 3, 3 of 3. I love this technique. This where you... Now, I'm assuming a lot here because I'm only basing my information on my own personal knowledge, but I would say that's probably an ink pickup, or actually there's a bit more texture to it. Maybe a paint pickup, which is lovely. Love these colours. So number 1, oh, how sweet. Well, you went for hearts, did you? Yay! That's a piece of a doily. That, I don't think that's a Tim Holtz person, but I could well be wrong. The gel printing there, or... Yep. Loving this. I love this. I wonder whether that's a stamp. A combination of stamps. That's lovely. Loving that. Oh, that's number 1. Okay, again, we've got the same background. And I think what Michelle did is she did something similar to me in that I kept the tags all relatively in the same family look-wise, so that they then are a collection with a coherent design going through the lot. That was a lot of words, meaning basically all look somewhat similar. You know me. So, right, number 2. Oh, here we are again. That's got to be a stamp. I love that. See, I like it because they're all part of a collection. I love that. Loving this colour. It's a nice blue. I like blue. It's one of my favourite colours. And the third one, oh, she's in a bit of a frump, isn't she? She doesn't like all those frills. Bless her. I'm loving the colour palette you've chosen here. Nice combination at the top with the threads. And you all see that? I'm trying to do it so that I've got it in the light. So as we can see, we've got a collection which is obviously all the same, but each of them is different. I do like that. Those are lovely, Michelle. Thank you so much for those. And happy Valentine's Day. Belated, I know, but it's happy Valentine's Day anyway. So let's put those to one side because I can show those later on. Right, let's go for the stripy bit. Let's have a little look. I want to make sure there's no names, no addresses in this bag. Let me just open this up off screen. Okay, Michelle says she's not really a hearty person either, but she managed to incorporate a few. I think you did better than I did. A lovely piece of collage work there. Obviously an individual piece of art. I won't open it up because there is a message on the inside for me. What does this say? There is no charm equal to Tenderness of the Heart by Jane Austen. There is no charm equal to tenderness of the heart, a quote by Jane Austen. You can see I'm very good at reading. I tell you what, if you ever see me do a TV show where I've got to read an auto cue, oh my word, that's not fun. Another bag, love that, loving the colour. And I love this freshness. And I like the way you actually kept everything within a family. I like that. I like the core going through. This is lovely. I don't want to hazard a guess as to what that is. I mean, I would like to think that's a gel print, but it could be an image that's been dyed or coloured. And I love the background. That looks... I'm loving that. So I get really drawn into detail, and I think that's why I loved mixed media stuff, because you don't just look at something, you look into something. And I love pieces of art that draw you in. As you all know from watching my other videos, I'm very much a storyteller when I create. Things I put on a page or put onto a piece of ephemera or put into a journal need to have a reason to be there. The reason isn't just because I want to put it there, it's that it needs to make sense. Now, it doesn't have to make sense to anybody else except me. So, but I do tend to verbalise my thought processes because everyone always asks me to. And I quite like it because hearing my own thought process helps me with my own thought process. I'm liking that. They are absolutely beautiful. Right, one more little thing, a little bit of washi. I always save my washi. I've got a bookcase over there, and there's little bits of washi stuck all down the side of the bookcase because I never throw a scrap of washi off. Oh, that's a big one hanging down there. That's a piece that needs to be torn in too because that's sticking to everything. And how many times am I making something and I need to reach for a piece of washi? It's far easier to reach over and unstick it from the bookcase than it is to try and find the end on a roll. So lovely, lovely. Oh, this is lovely. This may be going into my journal. I love stuff like this. Obviously a handmade envelope. It's got little tinkly bits in it. Ooh. Ooh. Those are gorgeous. Now, little do you know that I have 2 journeys abroad booked in my diary for this year. I can't talk about them yet, and I'll explain why I can't talk about them until I'm on them, and then I shall release videos and all of that, because there's a very specific reason I can't talk about them. But they're both close to the sea, so I'll be using these in my journals. Those are beautiful. Starfish, loving the starfish. So absolutely glorious. Thank you so much, Michelle. I'm going to try and put links in the description box below, which will be a link hopefully to Michelle's YouTube channel. Pop over and watch some of her stuff. She does some very clever stuff. I've already subscribed myself, and I'm hoping to have some some social media links as well. I've asked Michelle to send me some stuff. Let's move it so it's all in shot. Griffiths would be helpful. To send me some stuff, the links to put in there, because I don't want to assume that all the links need to be there. So, loving that. This again was a tag swap with a Valentine's theme, and it was for February 2023. It was set up from PM Artist Studio in their Facebook group, which is Makers of Mixed Media Art and Artists. I'm one of that group, and I love that group just for its absolute support and love and non-judgmental core of values there. And the group is made up of so many. You've got everyone from crocheting to quilters to journalists to well, they're all artists, to mixed media artists, to textural artists, to glass art. There's so many different people in there, and I'm absolutely loving it. If you do want to search them down, actually, I'll see if I can put the link. I'll try and put the link in my description box as well to the group. You will need to answer 2 questions or you won't get in. They're really, 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 really simple questions, so don't be put off by the fact you've got to answer 2 questions, and then you'll become part of that community, and it's growing every single day, and it's a wonderful place to be, and I'm on there pretty much most of the time. So anyway, thank you very much, guys. Thank you very much, Michelle, for this. This was absolutely beautiful. Thank you. I so enjoy doing swaps, and I will see you all next time. So hopefully you enjoyed this. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you so much. Bye-bye now.